I lied to my wife that I'd forgive her cheating. My wife Jessica confessed about her affair with our neighbor Tom 3 weeks ago. She came home crying, mascara streaking down her face, telling me how sorry she was for sleeping with him behind my back. Said it had been going on for 4 months while I worked late shifts at the factory. She begged me not to leave her, promised she'd cut all contact with Tom immediately. I looked her straight in the eyes and told her I forgave her, that our 8-year marriage was stronger than one mistake, that we could work through this together. I'd known about their affair for 2 months already. Our security cameras caught everything. Tom sneaking over every Tuesday and Thursday while his wife Karen worked double shifts at the hospital. Jessica showering immediately when I got home. Instead of confronting them immediately, I did something much smarter. I told Karen everything. I expected her to break down, maybe cry, ask me what we should do. Instead, she just stared at the photos on my phone for a long minute, then looked up with the coldest expression I'd ever seen. "That cheating bastard," she whispered. "I've been working 16-hour shifts to pay off his credit card debt while he's screwing around with your wife. We started meeting every few days at a coffee shop downtown, planning our divorces, sharing evidence, supporting each other through the emotional nightmare." Karen was brilliant, methodical, documenting everything we'd need for court. But somewhere between those late-night strategy sessions and watching her handle this betrayal with such incredible grace and strength, I realized something was happening between us. She was everything Jessica wasn't. Loyal, hardworking, genuinely caring. 2 weeks into our secret alliance, Karen reached across the table and held my hand. Neither of us said anything, but we both knew our partnership had become something more. I started phase 2 by texting Tom from a burner, posing as one of Jessica's other lovers. I told him she bragged about juggling men and mocked his performance. Meanwhile, Karen planted the opposite seed, telling Jessica she'd overheard Tom calling her practice and clingy. The result was perfect. Jessica left furious voicemails. Tom stormed over demanding answers, and their screaming matches spilled into the front yard for all the neighbors to see. Last Friday, Karen and I executed the final phase. We served them divorce papers on the exact same day, at the exact same time. I walked into our kitchen where Jessica was making breakfast and slid the papers across the counter. At that precise moment, Karen was doing the same thing to Tom next door. Jessica's face went completely white as she read through everything. All the evidence, the security footage, the timestamps, the financial records Karen had helped me organize. "You knew this whole time?" she whispered in shock. "The whole time," I confirmed calmly. "And there's something else you need to know." That's when Karen walked through our front door, still in her scrubs from her hospital shift, and came to stand beside me. I put my arm around her waist. "Karen and I are together now," I said simply. Jessica's mouth dropped open in disbelief. She looked between us, then out the window at Tom, who was standing in his driveway holding his own divorce papers, staring at us through our window with pure rage. "You planned this," Jessica said, her voice getting hysterical. "You two planned this whole thing together." "We did," Karen said calmly. "And unlike you and Tom, we actually fell in love during the process." That's when Tom came storming over. He burst through our front door without knocking, his face red with fury. "Are you kidding me right now?" he shouted. "You're seriously together? This is completely insane." "What's insane?" I replied. "Is that you thought you could screw my wife in my house and I wouldn't find out. What's insane is making your wife work herself to death while you cheated on her." Jessica started sobbing, not the manipulative crying from before, but genuine devastation this time. "This is all your fault, Tom. You ruined everything." "My fault?" Tom screamed back. "You're the one who came on to me. You said your marriage was already over." Karen and I just stood there watching them completely implode, my arm still around her shoulders. "We're moving in together next month," Karen announced quietly. Both Tom and Jessica went silent, the reality finally hitting them. They'd lost everything, including each other, while we'd found something real. Jessica looked at me one last time. "I really did love you," she whispered. "I know you did," I said. "That's what makes this so absolutely perfect."